In the endless dance of existence, we often find ourselves teetering on the brink of an abyss, one that questions the very fabric of our reality. Albert Camus, the French philosopher and writer, postulated that life is devoid of intrinsic meaning. The absurd is born out of this confrontation between the human need and the unreasonable silence of the world, Camus wrote in his seminal work, The Myth of Sisyphus. Here, he articulates the essence of absurdism, the conflict between our eternal quest for meaning and the indifferent universe that offers none. This existential tension, far from leading us to despair, invites us to embrace an authentic existence, steeped in awareness of our plight. Life, with all its chaos and uncertainty, can be appreciated in the absence of predefined meaning. It is this realization that pushes us to confront the absurd and, paradoxically, to find beauty within it. The world, with its myriad experiences, joy, suffering, love, loss, becomes a canvas upon which we can paint our unique interpretations. In accepting life without the anchors of meaning, we liberate ourselves, discovering that beauty exists in the fleeting moments, the laughter of a friend, the rustle of leaves in the wind. It is in this acceptance that we find a reason to strive, to create, to love, not in spite of the absurdity, but because of it. Thus, Camus does not leave us in despair. Instead, he encourages us to embrace the absurd with open arms, to live passionately within the chaos. As he concludes in The Myth of Sisyphus, one must imagine Sisyphus happy. In this eternal struggle, we can find meaning in our own convictions, painting our lives with the vibrancy of our choices and experiences. Despite the overwhelming nature of this absurd reality, Camus invites us to look closely, to unearth beauty in the chaos. Life, stripped of greater design, becomes an art form in its own right. We wake each day with the opportunity to craft meaning from our experiences, creating our narratives within the randomness of existence. To be happy, we must not be too concerned with others, Camus suggests, hinting at the importance of personal perception over societal expectations. In this way, we can cultivate our own gardens of beauty, where love, creativity, and human connection flourish against a backdrop of uncertainty. Imagine a world where each sunset is acknowledged not as a prelude to some cosmic meaning, but as a moment of pure beauty born solely from its transient nature. The absence of a grand purpose does not diminish our experiences, it enhances them, allowing us to appreciate the delicate balance of joy and suffering. As we wander through life's labyrinth, we become artists of our reality, shaping moments of beauty like a sculptor chiseling away at raw stone. These fleeting instances are our triumphs against the relentless tide of absurdity, highlighting what it means to be alive. Camus' philosophy challenges us to find meaning through action and choice. We are tasked not just with surviving but thriving, transforming our experiences into something profound, something that resonates beyond the individual. In this continuous dance of existence, we grasp that beauty doesn't require justification. It simply exists, demanding our attention and appreciation. To truly understand Camus' vision of the absurd, we must turn our gaze toward one of his most iconic symbols, Sisyphus. Condemned to roll a boulder up a hill only to watch it roll back down for eternity, Sisyphus embodies the eternal struggle of humanity. Yet within this grim narrative, Camus sees a powerful metaphor for resilience. The struggle itself towards the heights is enough to fill a man's heart, he states, framing Sisyphus not as a tragic figure, but as an absurd hero. In our own lives, we encounter our boulders, whether they be personal aspirations, career goals, or relationships. Each challenge, seemingly insurmountable, reflects the essence of our existence. Camus invites us to identify with Sisyphus, to recognize that our true liberation lies not in defeating our circumstances, but in embracing them. The moment we accept our struggles becomes an act of defiance against the absurd. It is in this acceptance that we find strength and a profound sense of purpose. As we engage with our own Sisyphean tasks, we learn to cherish the journey rather than fixate solely on the destination. In doing so, we cultivate a deeper understanding of what it means to be human, to revel in our fallibility and our perseverance. Thus, Sisyphus, rather than a figure of despair, becomes emblematic of our shared experience, an affirmation of our existence in the face of meaninglessness. Through him, Camus offers us a lens to navigate the absurd, transforming struggle into a celebration of life itself. Every push against our boulder is a declaration of our humanity, a testament to our capacity for joy amidst trial. Camus' philosophy presents a unique path to liberation through the acceptance of the absurd. By relinquishing the pursuit of abstract meaning, we open ourselves to a more profound engagement with life. The absurdist perspective frees us from the shackles of expectations and societal norms, allowing us to redefine our existence on our own terms. In this realm, we become the architects of our fates, sculpting our identities through our choices and actions. Freedom is nothing but a chance to be better, Camus asserts, illustrating the transformative power that can emerge from recognizing the absurd. It is not the absence of meaning that holds us captive, rather it is our clinging to an illusory sense of purpose that binds us. As we let go of these constraints, we arrive at a place where authenticity reigns. This newfound freedom inspires us to pursue passions, cultivate connections, and explore our curiosities without the weight of expectation. In a world where chaos is the only constant, we can find solace in our autonomy. Embracing the absurd is not a surrender but a celebration, an invitation to live fully and fiercely in our own skin. The beauty of this journey lies in its unpredictability. Each moment becomes a canvas awaiting our brushstrokes. With every act of creation, we assert our existence and carve out spaces of meaning where none were predetermined. In the embrace of the absurd, we reclaim our narrative, crafting a life that resonates with authenticity and depth. While Camus speaks of the absurd and our solitary existence within it, there is also a remarkable dimension that emerges, our interconnectedness as human beings. This shared experience of struggle and joy binds us together in a tapestry of existence, each thread significant in its own right. In recognizing the absurd, we uncover a profound kinship with others who navigate the same turbulent waters. I know of only one duty, and that is to love, Camus states, reminding us of the essential human connection that transcends the individual. In a universe that may seem indifferent, our ability to form relationships and foster empathy marks a beautiful counterpoint to the absurdity of existence. It is through genuine connection that we cultivate a sense of belonging amid the chaos. Each interaction, each shared laughter or tear, becomes a testament to our resilience as a collective. This interconnectedness invites us to take our understanding of the absurd further, transforming it from a burden into a foundation for community. As we embrace one another's struggles and joys, we find beauty in our shared humanity. The absurd thus becomes a catalyst for compassion, a reminder that while we confront our existential dilemmas alone, we are never truly isolated. In this awareness, we learn to celebrate not only our individuality but the rich diversity of experiences that comprise the human condition. The absurd does not negate our connections, rather, it deepens them, revealing the intricate patterns of existence that unite us all. In the final reckoning, the journey through absurdism leads us to the most profound truth of all: we are the authors of our own narratives. Without a greater prescribed meaning, we possess the freedom to create significance within our lives. Camus recognizes this potential, asserting that it is not the fact of existence that is important, but how we live. Our choices, actions, and relationships become the brushstrokes with which we paint our life's masterpiece. Embracing the absurd encourages us to engage with our environment thoughtfully, to seek joy in the mundane, and to find purpose in our passions. As creators of meaning, we can engage in acts of kindness, engage in art, embrace nature, and foster love, each action adding depth to our existence. We reclaim our narrative from the silence of the universe, weaving it with the threads of our experiences. The realization that life is devoid of inherent meaning does not condemn us. Rather, it liberates us to explore the depths of our creativity. We become poets of our own existence, crafting beauty from the chaos, infusing our lives with significance born from our unique perspectives. This is the ultimate beauty of life as articulated by Camus, that we can find joy, connection, and purpose in the very act of living. In this way, we transcend the absurd, leaving a mark upon the world through the richness of our self-created meaning.